Did you know that breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day? For seniors, this couldn't be more true. But beware, many breakfast foods you should never eat seniors seem harmless but could actually be sabotaging your health. In today's video, we'll reveal the shocking truth about breakfast seniors should never eat and the best breakfast for elderly strength that can boost your energy and vitality. These insights are packed with essential senior health tips and practical advice that can support healthy aging and your long-term well-being. Stay tuned, because we're about to expose the worst breakfast foods for seniors that are quietly draining your energy and reveal the senior nutrition swaps that can truly transform your senior years. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of thriving, wise elders and senior wellness enthusiasts. Let's dive in. Before we dive into the specifics of which breakfast foods to favour and which one to caution, let's briefly understand why this is so critical for those of us seniors over 60. For many seniors, the golden years can bring incredible joy, freedom and wisdom. But they can also present new challenges: energy dips, declining muscle mass, or the need to manage blood sugar more carefully. These are common concerns in senior healthcare. But the good news is they can be greatly improved by avoiding the senior breakfast mistakes most people make daily. Imagine starting your day with an energy-boosting breakfast for seniors, one that fuels your body, sharpens your mind and supports long-term senior wellness. This isn't a far-fetched dream, it's a potential reality that can begin with a simple yet profound daily habit: eating the right breakfast. As we age, our nutrition for seniors needs shift. After an overnight fast, our bodies are like a high-performance engine ready for premium fuel. The right breakfast can provide the essential spark to ignite your metabolism and be a muscle-building breakfast seniors need to preserve strength, stabilize blood sugar, and support senior health and wellness from the inside out. The right breakfast choice is the foundation upon which a vibrant, active day is built. But here's the issue. The modern food landscape is filled with morning mistakes seniors often make without realizing it. Many healthy breakfast foods are actually the worst breakfasts for seniors, contributing to inflammation, fatigue, and even chronic illness over time. That's why we're arming you today with senior wellness tips that are based on science, experience, and yes, elderly wisdom. We'll reveal foods seniors should never eat for breakfast, and better yet, we'll show you the delicious options that support senior nutrition and aging gracefully. Let's begin with one of the most common breakfasts seniors should never eat: sugary breakfast cereals and pre-flavored instant oatmeal packets. Brightly packaged and deceptively marketed, these cereals and packets are a breakfast mistake seniors must avoid. They're loaded with refined sugars and offer little to no senior nutrition benefit, yet they're still among the most consumed morning meals. They scream convenience, a quick fix for a busy morning. But peel back the cheerful packaging, and you'll often find a nutritional landscape that's less than ideal for seniors. These products are frequently loaded with refined sugars. We're not just talking about a little sprinkle. Many contain a shocking amount, often listed under various names like high fructose corn syrup, sucrose or dextrose, making it harder to spot. Beyond the sugar, they're typically low in two crucial components for sustained energy and health: fiber and protein. And to make them appealing, they often rely on artificial colours and flavours ingredients that offer zero nutritional benefit. So, what happens when you start your day with this sugary, low-fibre combination? Your body experiences a rapid surge in blood sugar. This might give you a fleeting burst of energy, a temporary high, but what inevitably follows is the crash. This crash can leave you feeling profoundly fatigued, irritable, unable to concentrate, and ironically craving even more sugar to try and climb out of that energy trough. It's a roller coaster that your body, especially as a senior, doesn't appreciate. Over time, this repeated cycle of sugar spikes and crashes can contribute to serious health issues like insulin resistance, a key factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. It can also fuel chronic inflammation, which can worsen joint pain and other inflammatory conditions, and the empty calories contribute to weight gain without providing real nourishment. Think about someone like Harold, a 72-year-old who faithfully ate his favourite frosted cereal for decades. He couldn't understand why he always felt so drained by 10 a.m. and needed sugary snacks to perk up. His doctor had started to monitor his blood sugar more closely. Harold's quick breakfast was, in fact, a slow drain on his daily vitality. If this sounds like your morning routine, don't worry. There are much better, more energizing ways to start your day, and we'll explore a fantastic alternative to those instant oatmeal packets later on. Food to avoid: number 2, processed pastries, donuts and store-bought muffins. What if that healthy muffin you love is really just a candy bar in disguise? Yes, really, it might look innocent, but there's one type of breakfast seniors should never eat, and this is it. These sweet treats silently spike your blood sugar and leave you drained well before noon. Let's take a closer look at one of the biggest breakfast mistakes seniors make: processed pastries, donuts, and those oversized store-bought muffins that seem healthy, but are actually a senior health mistake. They beckon from bakery cases and coffee shop counters, promising a moment of sweet indulgence. And while an occasional treat has its place, relying on these as a breakfast staple can significantly impact your energy and health as a senior. The primary issue with these items is their core composition. They are typically crafted from refined white flour, which your body processes very quickly, much like plain sugar. This leads to the same rapid blood sugar spikes and subsequent energy crashes we've discussed. These foods often have unhealthy fats, like trans fats, which are sometimes hidden on the label as partially hydrogenated oils. These fats can raise the bad cholesterol and lower the good cholesterol your heart needs to stay healthy. Even if trans fats aren't listed, many of these foods still have a lot of unhealthy oils, kind of like putting the wrong fuel in your car. Over time, it can wear down your heart and cause problems. And then there's the sugar. The sugar content in many of these items can be astronomical, sometimes rivaling a candy bar. This means you're consuming a high number of empty calories. Calories that provide very little in the way of essential vitamins, minerals, fiber, or quality protein. You're essentially getting a quick hit of pleasure, but very little sustained fuel or building blocks for your body. This lack of nutritional density means you'll likely feel hungry again soon after eating, leading to more snacking and potentially overeating throughout the day. The high sugar and refined carbohydrate load can also worsen inflammation, a common concern for seniors dealing with arthritis, joint stiffness, or other inflammatory-related discomforts. These are clear examples of breakfast foods you should never eat, seniors, especially if you're managing inflammation or blood sugar. Consider Gloria, a 68-year-old who enjoyed a large store-bought muffin with her morning coffee several times a week. She reasoned that if it contained blueberries or bran, it must be somewhat healthy. However, these muffins were often caloric bombs, packed with sugar and refined ingredients. Gloria frequently experienced a mid-morning slump and noticed her knee pain was more pronounced on her muffin days. The seemingly innocent treat was contributing to her fatigue and inflammation without her realizing the full extent. The key takeaway here is that while life is about balance and enjoying occasional indulgences, these processed baked goods shouldn't be the foundation of your most important meal. We are aiming for breakfast choices that truly energize and nourish. Now on to our third breakfast. Mistakes seniors make: fruit juices, especially from concentrate. One of the worst breakfast foods seniors unknowingly consume is commercial juice. Fruit juices, especially those from concentrate or with added sugars. This often flies under the radar, cloaked in a perception of healthiness. We're constantly encouraged to eat more fruits, and rightly so. Whole fruits are nutritional powerhouses filled with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and crucially fiber. However, the journey from whole fruit to a carton of juice often involves a process that strips away one of its most valuable components: fiber. When fruits are juiced, particularly in commercial settings, the fiber-rich pulp and skin are often removed. What remains is essentially fruit-flavored sugar water. Even if the label says 100% juice, if it's from concentrate, it means the water was removed and then added back, often with a loss of some nutrients and a concentration of sugars. Many juices also have extra sugar added on top of the naturally occurring fruit sugars to make them even sweeter. Without that natural fiber to slow down absorption, the sugars in fruit juice, primarily fructose, flood your bloodstream rapidly. This can cause a sharp spike in blood sugar, not unlike the effect of a sugary soft drink. For seniors, particularly those managing blood sugar levels for conditions like diabetes or prediabetes, or even those simply aiming for stable energy throughout the day, this is a significant concern. This rapid influx of sugar often leads to a subsequent energy crash, can contribute to unwanted weight gain if consumed regularly due to the high calorie density with low satiety, and it simply doesn't provide the same feeling of fullness or the broad spectrum of phytonutrients that eating the whole fruit offers. That fiber in whole fruit is a true hero. It aids digestion, helps manage cholesterol levels, promotes a healthy gut, and is key to that slow, steady release of energy we're striving for. Let's take Phil, aged 75. He started every morning with a tall glass of apple juice, believing it was a healthy habit. While he was getting some vitamins, he was also consuming a significant sugar load very quickly. He often found himself feeling peckish again just an hour or two after breakfast, and would experience a noticeable dip in his energy before his midday meal. He was missing out on the sustained fuel and the crucial fiber his body needed. The best way to enjoy the goodness of fruit is to eat it whole. If you do opt for juice, make it an occasional small treat. Ensure it's 100% juice, not from concentrate if possible, and consider diluting it with water to lessen the sugar impact. Seniors looking to preserve healthy aging and avoid senior healthcare pitfalls should stick to whole fruits instead. Here's a surprising one. Some of the most common foods seniors should never eat for breakfast are found in the yogurt aisle. Marketed as healthy, these low-fat, flavoured yogurts and many sweetened non-dairy yogurt alternatives options are often loaded with sugar and artificial sweeteners, making them a senior nutrition trap in disguise. Yogurt, in its purest form, can be a wonderfully nutritious breakfast, but the moment low-fat and flavoured enter the equation, we need to become discerning consumers. When manufacturers remove fat from yogurt, they often also remove a significant amount of its natural flavour and satisfying creamy texture. To make these low-fat versions palatable and appealing, they frequently compensate by adding substantial amounts of sugar, high fructose corn syrup, fruit purees, which can still be high in sugar, or artificial sweeteners. The fruit on the bottom varieties are often swimming in a sugary syrup. So while you might be patting yourself on the back for choosing a low-fat option, seniors, you could be inadvertently consuming a breakfast that's as high in sugar as some desserts. This, as we've seen, can lead to blood sugar instability, those frustrating energy crashes, and can fuel cravings for more sweet foods as the day progresses. Furthermore, let's not demonize all fats. Healthy fats are absolutely essential for our bodies. They play a crucial role in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. They contribute to satiety, helping us feel full and satisfied, and they are vital for brain health, hormone production, and cellular function. Opting for fat-free at the expense of adding loads of sugar isn't a beneficial trade-off. Regarding artificial sweeteners, which are often found in sugar-free or light yogurts, the research is still evolving. However, some studies suggest that they may disrupt the delicate balance of our gut microbiome and, paradoxically, could even lead to increased cravings for sweet-tasting foods. Many seniors also report that their digestive systems become more sensitive with age, and artificial additives, thickeners and gums found in these processed yogurts can sometimes lead to bloating or discomfort. Consider Mary, who is 70. She meticulously chose light peach-flavoured yogurt each morning, believing it was the ideal choice for her diet. She was unaware that the yogurt, while low in fat, was compensating with a considerable amount of added sugar. She often felt unsatisfied after her breakfast and found herself battling sugar cravings later in the day. She was missing out on the sustained energy and satiety that a less processed, more balanced yogurt could provide. The key with yogurt is to read the labels with a keen eye. Look for plain, unsweetened varieties. The good news is, plain yogurt can be a true breakfast champion, and we'll explore exactly why in the next section. Remember, some of the most common foods seniors should never eat for breakfast are the very ones advertised as heart-healthy. Choosing whole, unsweetened yogurt with healthy fat content is a simple, smart senior wellness tip that makes a big difference. First on our list of healthy breakfast for older adults are whole grains. When we talk about whole grains for breakfast, we're thinking of options like steel cut or rolled oats, versatile quinoa, or good quality 100% whole wheat or whole grain toast. Why are these so beneficial, especially for seniors over 60? The secret is in their complex carbohydrate structure and their rich fiber content. Unlike refined grains that are quickly broken down, whole grains are digested slowly by your body. This slow and steady digestion leads to a gradual release of glucose, your body's primary energy source, into the bloodstream. The result? Sustained energy throughout the morning without those jarring spikes and subsequent crashes that leave you feeling depleted. This is critical for senior nutrition and maintaining balanced energy levels, especially after the breakfast seniors should never eat, those sugary, refined options. But the power of whole grains extends far beyond just stable energy. The abundant fiber is a true friend to your digestive system, promoting regularity and helping to prevent constipation, an issue that can become more prevalent with age. Furthermore, a specific type of soluble fiber found in oats, called beta-glucan, has been extensively studied and shown to be effective in lowering LDL, or bad cholesterol levels, an important concern in senior healthcare and healthy aging. And because fiber adds bulk and slows digestion, whole grains help you feel fuller and more satisfied for longer periods, which can be incredibly helpful for managing appetite and maintaining a healthy weight. This is one of the top senior wellness tips for those aiming to avoid common senior breakfast mistakes and support better energy levels throughout the day. And the best part? They are incredibly versatile. A warm, comforting bowl of oatmeal can be a canvas for so many healthy additions. Top it with a handful of antioxidant-rich berries like blueberries or raspberries. Add a sprinkle of chopped walnuts or almonds for a boost of healthy fats and protein. A dash of cinnamon not only adds wonderful flavor, but also has its own potential blood sugar regulating benefits. Or stir in a spoonful of chia or flax seeds for an extra dose of fiber and heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. Quinoa, often thought of as a lunch or dinner grain, makes a surprisingly delicious and protein-packed hot breakfast cereal when cooked similarly to oats. When choosing bread for toast, always look for 100% whole wheat or 100% whole grain as the first ingredient. This ensures you're getting all the benefits of the entire grain. Top it with creamy mashed avocado for healthy fats, a light smear of natural nut butter, or a perfectly cooked egg for a protein boost. Remember Harold from our earlier example, who struggled with his sugary cereal. He made the switch to a daily bowl of plain rolled oats, adding a handful of fresh blueberries and a small sprinkle of chopped walnuts. He reports feeling a world of different consistent energy throughout his mornings, a significant reduction in those pesky mid-morning sugar cravings, and his doctor is delighted with his improved blood sugar management. It's a testament to how a simple, smart swap can have truly profound benefits for your daily well-being. And that's the kind of transformation She Wellness stands for in senior health and wellness. Always remember, whole grains like oats, quinoa and barley are the foundation of an energy-boosting breakfast for seniors, providing steady fuel without the sugar crash. Next up, on our list of healthy breakfast for seniors, let's crack open the incredible benefits of eggs, a true protein powerhouse and a breakfast staple that seniors should definitely embrace. For many years, eggs were unfairly villainized due to concerns about cholesterol. However, extensive research has shown that for most healthy individuals, the cholesterol in eggs has a minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels, especially when compared to the detrimental effects of saturated and trans fats. In fact, the nutritional package that eggs deliver is exceptional, particularly for the needs of an aging body navigating the realities of senior health and healthy aging. The star nutrient in eggs is, without a doubt, their high-quality, complete protein, making them a perfect choice for a muscle-building breakfast seniors can rely on to support strength and mobility after 60. Complete protein means eggs provide all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks of protein that our bodies cannot synthesize on their own and must obtain from food. Why is this so critical for seniors? Protein is absolutely fundamental for maintaining and even building precious muscle mass and strength. As we age, there's a natural tendency towards muscle loss, a condition known as sarcopenia. Sarcopenia can lead to increased frailty, reduced mobility, a higher risk of falls, and a general decline in physical function. Consuming an adequate amount of high-quality protein, especially at breakfast when your body has been fasting, is a key strategy to combat sarcopenia and preserve your independence. This is one of the most overlooked yet essential senior health tips and a classic example of senior wisdom passed down from wise elders who understand the power of starting strong in the morning. But the goodness of eggs doesn't end with protein. They are a fantastic source of choline, a vital nutrient that plays a crucial role in brain health, memory function and nerve signaling. Eggs also provide vitamin D, a nutrient that many seniors are deficient in. Vitamin D is essential not only for calcium absorption and bone health, working hand in hand with calcium to prevent osteoporosis, but also for immune function and muscle strength. You'll also find important B vitamins in eggs, which are key for energy metabolism, and beneficial antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are known to support eye health and protect against age-related macular degeneration, making eggs one of the most comprehensive foods for senior wellness and senior nutrition. And of course, eggs are incredibly versatile and wonderfully satiating. They help you feel full and satisfied, which can reduce the temptation to reach for less healthy snacks later in the day, especially if you're trying to avoid the breakfast seniors should never eat, such as sugary pastries or processed cereals. Imagine starting your day with a fluffy scramble, perhaps with some wilted spinach and chopped mushrooms mixed in for extra vitamins and fibre. Or how about a perfectly poached egg resting on a slice of whole-grain avocado toast? Hard-boiled eggs are a fantastic, convenient option for a quick breakfast or a protein-rich snack on the go. And a colourful vegetable omelette is a delicious way to pack in a wide array of nutrients all in one satisfying meal. Now let's think about Walter, a 79-year-old retired architect who cherishes his daily walks. He used to rely on just toast and coffee for breakfast, but found himself feeling a bit weak and his walks less enjoyable. His nutritionist, sharing one of the most practical senior healthy tips, suggested incorporating 2 eggs into his morning meal. Within just a few weeks, Walter noticed a significant improvement. He felt stronger, had more stamina for his walks, and even found that his recovery after his light gardening sessions felt quicker and easier. He directly attributes this renewed vigour to the powerful protein and rich nutrients he now gets from his morning eggs, proof that small changes can deliver big results. Our third breakfast hero for seniors, and a fantastic way to start your day, is plain unsweetened Greek yogurt or its equally impressive Icelandic counterpart, skyr. We've already touched upon why the flavoured sugary versions can be the worst breakfast foods seniors can choose, but choosing plain yogurt is a smart move, rooted in elderly wisdom and sound senior healthcare. When you switch to plain yogurt, you unlock a treasure trove of health benefits, especially valuable in nutrition for seniors. The standout feature of Greek yogurt and skyr is their exceptionally high protein content. Compared to regular yogurt, they can often boast double the amount of protein per serving. This high protein concentration is a game changer for senior wellness. It plays a vital role in promoting satiety, helping you feel full, satisfied and less likely to crave unhealthy snacks for hours. And as we've emphasized, this protein is crucial for muscle repair, maintenance and growth, helping to preserve your strength and mobility as you age. Another incredible benefit packed into these yogurts is the presence of live and active cultures, more commonly known as probiotics. These are beneficial bacteria that support a healthy and diverse gut microbiome. A flourishing gut microbiome is linked to a multitude of health advantages, including improved digestion, enhanced nutrient absorption, a stronger and more resilient immune system, and even positive impacts on mood and mental well-being. As we age, maintaining optimal gut health becomes increasingly important for overall vitality. Greek yogurt and skyr are also renowned for being excellent sources of calcium. a mineral that is absolutely vital for maintaining strong bones and helping to prevent osteoporosis, a condition that significantly increases the risk of fractures in seniors. And the beauty of choosing plain, unsweetened varieties is that you are in control of what you add to it. You sidestep those hidden refined sugars, artificial sweeteners and unnecessary additives found in many flavoured versions. If you are thinking of how you can make plain yogurt a delicious part of your breakfast, here are some healthy breakfast ideas for seniors. It's the perfect canvas for a handful of fresh or frozen berries, think blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, which add natural sweetness, a burst of colour, along with fibre and powerful antioxidants. Elevate the texture and nutritional profile by sprinkling on some chopped nuts like almonds or walnuts, or seeds such as chia, flax or hemp hearts. These additions provide healthy fats, more fibre and a satisfying crunch. If you desire a touch more sweetness, a very small drizzle of pure maple syrup or local raw honey can be used sparingly. However, try to appreciate the natural tartness, or let the fruit provide the sweetness. Don't forget, plain yogurt can also be the base for a savoury breakfast. Mix in some herbs like dill or chives, a squeeze of lemon, and perhaps some chopped cucumber for a refreshing and protein-packed start. Let's revisit Mary, who made the switch from her sugary, low-fat flavoured yogurt. She now enjoys plain, full-fat Greek yogurt each morning, topped with a handful of fresh mixed berries and a tablespoon of flax seeds. Mary has found that she feels significantly more satisfied and full after breakfast. Those persistent sugar cravings that used to plague her afternoons have greatly diminished, and she's even noticed an improvement in her digestive comfort. The combination of higher protein and healthy fats in the plain, full-fat yogurt has made a remarkable difference in her daily energy and well-being. Our fourth and powerful healthy breakfast for older adults to add to your morning routine is berries. We're talking about those vibrant, jewel-toned fruits like blueberries, raspberries, strawberries and blackberries. These aren't just pretty toppings. They're nutritional giants and deserve a starring role in every senior's breakfast plate, especially if you're trying to reverse the impact of breakfast seniors should never eat. Compared to many other fruits, berries are relatively low in sugar, which is a big plus for senior health and blood sugar management. But what truly sets them apart is their exceptionally high concentration of antioxidants. These antioxidants, especially compounds like anthocyanins, which give berries their deep red, blue and purple colours, act as your body's natural defence system. They help neutralise free radicals and reduce oxidative stress, a major factor in ageing and chronic diseases like heart disease, memory loss and arthritis. For those focused on healthy ageing, berries are a no-brainer. Regularly consuming antioxidant-rich berries is one of the most accessible and effective senior health tips for maintaining long-term vitality, protecting cognitive function, and preventing inflammation-related discomfort. These tiny fruits are part of the Nutrition for Seniors toolbox that every one of us can benefit from, whether you're dealing with arthritis, memory issues, or just want to feel sharper and lighter. Berries are also an excellent source of vitamin C, which is not only a powerful antioxidant in its own right, but also essential for collagen production. Collagen supports joint comfort and skin elasticity, two areas where aging can take a toll. Including berries in your breakfast can directly support your mobility, immune strength, and appearance. Let's not forget their fibre. Fibre slows down the digestion of natural sugars, supports gut health, and helps keep you full, making berries one of the most senior healthy tips for those watching weight or appetite fluctuations. It's also one way wise elders maintain regular digestion and avoid post-meal energy crashes. Many seniors unknowingly commit senior breakfast mistakes by overlooking the power of whole fruits, or worse, relying on fruit juices, a common culprit among the worst breakfast foods seniors tend to choose. Berries, with all their natural fibre and vitamins intact, are one of the best breakfast choices for elderly health. Here's how to add them to your morning with ease. Sprinkle them over your oatmeal or whole grain cereal. Stir them into your Greek yogurt or skyr for a nutrient-dense boost. Blend them into a morning smoothie with greens and a scoop of protein powder, or enjoy a vibrant bowl of mixed berries on their own, fresh, frozen or thawed. Think of Maggie, a 78-year-old retired teacher with a green thumb and a zest for life. After learning about the anti-inflammatory benefits of berries, she began adding a cup of mixed blueberries and raspberries to her morning oatmeal. Within just a few weeks, Maggie noticed less soreness in her joints after gardening, more mental clarity and a genuine bounce in her step. These little powerhouses, as she calls them, became her go-to secret weapon for senior wellness. From elderly wisdom passed down through generations to cutting-edge nutritional science, berries are a beautiful fusion of old truths and new knowledge, something we at She Wellness stand proudly behind in every guide we share. Now that we've explored the top foods to embrace and the worst breakfast for seniors to avoid, let's wrap up with a few powerful guidelines to make your mornings even more nourishing. Whether you're starting your day with oats, eggs, yogurt or berries, these senior wellness tips will ensure your first meal supports senior health and wellness in a simple, sustainable way. 1. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Before you take your first bite of breakfast, drink a large glass of water. Overnight, we naturally become mildly dehydrated. Rehydrating your body first thing helps kickstart metabolism, supports digestion, and keeps your cells functioning optimally. Avoiding this step is one of the most common morning mistakes seniors make, and fixing it is so easy. 2. Protein is paramount. Make a conscious effort to include high-quality protein with every breakfast. As we've discussed, protein is critical for muscle preservation, strength and satiety. Eggs, Greek yogurt, nuts, seeds or a scoop of unsweetened protein powder in a smoothie are excellent choices. Skipping protein is among the most widespread breakfast mistakes seniors make, and one of the easiest to correct. 3. Embrace healthy fats. Don't shy away from fats, especially the good ones. Avocados, chia seeds, walnuts, almonds, olive oil and flax are rich in omega-3s and monounsaturated fats, which support heart health, brain function and overall well-being. Including these healthy fats in your breakfast can help you feel full and satisfied, reducing the temptation to reach for less nutritious options later in the day. 4. Mind your portions. While it's important to include a variety of nutrient-dense foods in your breakfast, it's also crucial to be mindful of portion sizes. Overeating, even healthy foods, can lead to weight gain and other health issues. Aim for balanced portions that provide enough energy and nutrients without overloading your system. 5. Listen to your body. Finally, pay attention to how different foods make you feel. Everyone's body is unique, and what works well for one person may not be ideal for another. Notice how your energy levels, digestion, and overall well-being respond to different breakfast choices and adjust accordingly. By following these guidelines and making thoughtful breakfast choices, you can set a positive tone for the rest of your day and support your long-term health and vitality. Remember, the right breakfast can be a powerful tool in your journey towards healthy aging and a vibrant, active life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more senior wellness tips and practical advice. Together we can build a community of thriving, wise elders who embrace the power of healthy living. Think breakfast is tricky. You'll be shocked to learn which common vegetables are quietly making aging harder. Don't miss our next video on the 3 vegetables seniors should never eat.